Hello, my Bible buddies. My name is Aubrey. Today I'm going to read you a story from the Bible. But first, I want to ask you a question. Did you know that Jesus loves you? He loves you more than you could possibly imagine. He wants to be your friend too. Did you know that? One of the ways we can be Jesus' friend is by getting to know him better. Did you know he helped write the whole Bible? Well, he did. You can get to know him better by listening to this Bible story. If you want to read what it says in the actual Bible, you can read it in Genesis chapters 6 through 9. Now, sit back and listen as I read to you about Noah and the great ark adventure. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was a busy, bustling place. People were everywhere, building homes, planting crops, and chasing their dreams. But something wasn't right. The world had grown noisy with unkindness. People argued, cheated, and forgot how to be good to one another. High above, God looked down and saw all this wickedness. His heart was heavy, and he decided it was time for a big change. But there was one man who was different. His name was Noah. Noah loved God with all his heart. He was kind, hardworking, and always tried to do what was right. One sunny afternoon, while Noah was tending his garden, God spoke to him in a deep, gentle voice.
Noah, the world has become too wicked. I'm going to send a great flood to wash it clean, but I have a special job for you. Build a giant boat, an ark, big enough to hold your family and two of every kind of animal. I'll keep you safe.
Noah scratched his head and looked around. A boat? In the middle of dry land? That sounded wild, but Noah trusted God, so he rolled up his sleeves and got to work. He grabbed his hammer, some big wooden planks, and a bucket of nails. His sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, helped too. They sawed and pounded and measured day after day. The ark grew taller and wider, a massive wooden ship with 3 decks and a sturdy roof. Neighbors laughed and pointed, saying,
"Noah's gone silly. There's no water here."
But Noah just smiled and kept building. Weeks turned into months, and finally the ark was finished. It was enormous, like a floating zoo. It stretched as long as a football field, with room for everyone God wanted to save. Then came the most exciting part. God said,
Noah, it's time to gather the animals.
And oh, what a parade that was. Imagine this, 2 elephants stomping along, their trunks swinging, 2 giraffes with their long necks swaying high above the trees, 2 bouncy kangaroos hopping beside 2 waddling penguins. Lions roared, monkeys chattered, and tiny mice scurried underfoot. Birds of every color fluttered overhead, red robins, blue parrots, and even squawky flamingos. Noah's wife and his sons' wives clapped and cheered as the animals marched up a big ramp into the ark, 2 by 2. It was a noisy, wonderful sight. When everyone was inside, Noah, his family, and all the animals, God shut the giant door with a loud thud. For a moment it was quiet. Then the sky turned gray. A tiny raindrop fell, then another, and another. Soon rain poured down like a waterfall from the heavens. Thunder rumbled, lightning flashed, and the wind howled. The flood had begun. Water rose higher and higher, covering the fields, the hills, and even the tallest mountains. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe and dry. The animals munched on hay and seeds, cozy in their stalls. The elephants snoozed, the monkeys played, and the penguins waddled around like they owned the place. Noah looked after them all, making sure everyone was fed and happy. Days turned into weeks, and the rain kept falling, 40 days and 40 nights. At last, the rain stopped. The ark floated on a giant sea, rocking gently like a cradle. Noah waited patiently, trusting God's plan. One day, he opened a window and sent out a black raven. It flew away but didn't come back. Noah thought, maybe it's not time yet. A week later, he tried again, this time with a dove. The dove fluttered off but soon returned, tired and empty-handed.
Still too much water.
Noah said with a nod. 7 days later, Noah sent the dove out once more. This time it came back with something amazing, a tiny green olive branch in its beak. Noah's heart leaped.
Land.
He cried. The water was going down. A week after that, the dove flew away and didn't return. Noah peeked outside. The ark had landed on a muddy hill, and the world was quiet and new. God's voice came again, warm and bright.
Yet Noah, come out now. Bring your family and all the animals. It's time to start again.
The big door creaked open and out they came. The elephants trumpeted, the giraffes stretched their necks, and the kangaroos hopped down the ramp. Birds soared into the sky, painting it with color. Noah's family laughed and hugged, feeling the soft earth under their feet. The sun peeked through the clouds, and then, oh, what a sight! A rainbow arched across the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet shimmered together, a promise from God.
This rainbow is my sign to you, Noah. I promise never to flood the whole earth again. I'll always take care of you.
Noah smiled up at the rainbow, his heart full of joy. He knew obeying God had saved them all. The world was fresh and new, ready for a second chance. The animals spread out, the family built a new home, and the rainbow reminded them every day, God keeps his promises and his love shines brighter than any storm. And so, kids, that's the story of Noah and his great ark adventure, a tale of trust, a big boat, and a beautiful rainbow that still lights up the sky today. The end.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Thanks for watching.